Hello and welcome to my channel, Frowns Readings, and I thought I would do a general oracle card reading for all of those who are watching. And the idea of this is it's not a reading for a particular person, it's a reading for everybody. So my advice would be then is listen to this reading and just take away anything which resonates with you and anything which doesn't, just leave behind. You might find that you're resonate with certain cards in this reading. I haven't chosen tarot. I'm using oracle, and I'm using a selection of oracle. So you may resonate with one particular oracle card, or you may resonate with several. But this reading, I'm just doing it out there for everyone. And it's a little bit late. We're nearly in the second week of July. But I'm going to try and endeavour to do a monthly reading and bring in the energies of a month in the readings. You'll have seen some of them that I do on my vlogs. And I'm doing this so that people have an understanding of my reading style, and it's offering out there a free service for anybody that wants to take it and accept it. So I've chosen some oracle cards. There's the Dragon Oracle, the Blessed Bee Oracle, the I think it's the Gaia Oracle, I'm not 100% sure, an Angel Oracle deck, well, a couple of Angel Oracle decks in the foreground here. So I'm going to start with, turn over this one first, and this is an Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. And if we look at this message together, it says here, you are a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. Now this might apply to many of us right now because we are going through quite a big shift, an energetic shift. And I've been noticing it particularly since about 2018. And that might coincide with when I started to lose loved ones, like losing my father, and then 6 months later my husband, and so on. And a lot of people were being called back home to us. They would have died. And I feel there is a massive shift going on, an energy shift. More people are becoming more spiritually aware. They're becoming more spiritually in tune with who they are, with who they want to be. So this card very much resonates with that, because people are by and large more spiritual. The generations that are now coming in are more spiritual, and that might be because a lot of these generations are kind of star children, etc. And I think that kind of started with the children born in the 60s, and that would be Generation X, I think, and it's kind of progressed from there. So there are a lot of light workers out there, and it's just about doing good, following your heart and being true to your heart, giving, but receiving with grace as well. So that's that first card. This card is face up, and it's beautiful winged angel, but I'm going to read the back of this card for you. And this card is, through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way. For all concerned, this card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. And that would tie in pretty nicely with this card here, because part and parcel of working with the light and developing your spirituality is recognizing to love yourself and recognizing spiritual and divine love. Now, I'm not talking about romantic love or that's what I would call earthbound love. There's spiritual love, which is on a really high level, and then there's the lower earthbound love, which is like romantic love, that sort of thing. This is spiritual love, love from source, and this is what this card is referring to. And when you open up to that and let it in and recognize it, then you can spiritually ascend. So it really is a worthwhile, because everything at the end of the day is source and everything is love. Now, if you are a believer in the near-death experience syndrome, where people have died and then come back to life, and one of the things they talk about is this total feeling of love that goes beyond romantic love or family love. It's like pure spiritual love, and they've never felt anything like it. And I feel that's what this card pertains to. So moving on to the top row, we have, this is from the Gaia deck. I think it's called Gaia, and this is renewal. So when we look at this card, we can see these beautiful colours, and there's a candle in the foreground, which is kind of like lighting the way. It looks to me like the way is being lit. The lady is looking down into the candle, and it's like lighting the way. But is she looking into the flame? Is she gazing into the flame as a form of divination, or is she using the candle to light the path before her? Either way, this card is renewal. So it might beg the question and ask you, what is it in your life right now that needs renewal? What areas of your life do you need to renew? What do you need to renew an interest that you've had? Do you need to renew? I mean, renewal could be something as simple as, for an example of, oh, I'll water my plants today. You're renewing your plants by feeding them again. That is as simple as it can get. So what areas of the life need renewal? What is it you need to think about? What is it you need to light up so that you can renew it, so that you can refocus on that and give it the attention and the renewal that it may need? So that's something to think about. Then we're looking at the Blessed Be deck. And this card is a blessing on your day. And it's a lovely card. We have a woman here. She's up against a tree, giving the tree a hug. And we see that she's a fairy, a nature spirit. So the blessing on the day is just be grateful for today. We all have days that we just want to get over and done with because they've been a bad day, and me included. I've had those bad days, and I just think, I can't wait for this day to be over. And it's easier said than done, but when you're having a bad day, or when you think, am I grateful for today? It's about looking at the smaller things. You've had a bad day, we all have them. But there's the one positive you can take from that day and turn it into a blessing. There might be loads of things that have gone wrong during your day. It might have been a hard day at work, but you've driven home, or you've commuted home and you've seen the most beautiful sunset. That's the beautiful part that you can take from the day. So this card's about being blessed for each day you have, no matter how hard it might be, but just take the tiniest thing from that bad day and transmute that negative into a positive. Then finally, I have a dragon card here, which I'm going to turn around. And this is beautiful pink card. This is a beautiful pink dragon card called Harmony. And this is about being in harmony, bringing everything in harmony, where it's a bit like renewal. Where I asked where in your life you need renewal. So where in your life would you need harmony? Where would things need to be harmonized, to be balanced, to be kind of ticking along nicely, where everything is just so? There's no loose edges, there are no messy bits. It's all harmonizing. What is resonating for you right now? What is harmonizing for you right now? And think about that. And all this with this card as well is this divine pink energy that comes with it. It's a bit like a pink light transmission coming through. And it's saying, you know, learn to be whole with yourself. That's what it's telling me to tell you. Learn to be whole with yourself. Learn to love yourself and accept that universal spiritual love that's out there, because it's out there for us all. It's out there for everybody. And we all deserve it because we are all worthy of it. So that's my July reading. And if anybody wants to come to my store for a reading, my Etsy shop, you are more than welcome. At the moment, though, my Etsy is on a summer break. I always close for July and August because they tend to be my quietest times. So while I've got this time and I'm quiet, I will try and do a monthly reading for the energies of the month. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I just advise you that you take away whatever resonates with you from this reading and leave the rest behind. So blessed be, and have a great weekend.